mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And the 49ers with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The 49ers come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Extending the play now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cyclones. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
They'll set up now for the extra point drop. Knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
effort here. You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's a bullet over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Charlotte. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run here. Lets it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Play by this offense, a good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the 49ers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Austin. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked.
The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge
offensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception.
And looking to throw now on first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Great move in the open field. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll toss it to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. From the shotgun. He's probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The 49ers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's that defense shifting again. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And the 49ers will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally corral him at the 1. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
49ers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it 35-24. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17 strong. Team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And the Cyclones move into the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Finding some room at the 25. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. And man-to-man coverage, nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the 49ers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Makes the catch downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Cyclones are going to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Throws it to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The sure hands. It's Lee. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
What have they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? Makes a quick grab. And he stopped short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
Well, they test the middle there but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The linebacker shifting around now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Caught behind the line. It's Austin. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the 1st down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.